All right, we are maxed out, Emily. I mean, you can tell your team to keep trying though, because you never know, someone gets a bad connection. But I am so excited. I know Emily and I were exchanging our notes that we're going to be talking about. And I was like, I don't know if I can do this call because I got to go do exactly what Emily told me to do. It's pure genius. And we are bringing you this masterclass tonight so that you are so empowered. PVC 123 has the power to change your business. How do I know? Because it doubled my income. It doubled the volume in my business. And if you're looking at our team, it has depth, duplication, and it grew legs to show a lot of people that they can do this too. We all learned about it. Kathy Coover showed it to us. She has been so excited about it. But PVC 123, guys, drop in the chat if you know what PVC stands for. I want to just go through and tell you that it stands for pictures, video, cart. PVC, a three-step simple system. And 123 is just allowing you to use Kathy Coover as a tool to gauge a person's interest level in sharing in this opportunity. PVC 123 has the ability to radically change, but I will tell you, a woman who I remember when I met her, she said, the reason that I was able to grow when I was building a network marketing business is I would tell people, I have a system, and it drew people in. And so I want to introduce you to the absolute matriarch of our company and let her talk about her experience using systems as a builder like you.
Oh, thank you, Jessica. And thank you all for being on the call. This is so exciting. I know we launched it Friday and people have been going through the system, sending me text messages, so excited. We trained on it at University in Action all weekend long, and people are so grateful. And, you know, and many of you know, I built 3 large organizations, and every single time I had to create the system myself. There was no company that assisted me in creating the system. I had to do it myself. But back then it was a voice on demand, a fax on demand, things like that. And boy, have we evolved. But the number one thing that I told everyone before they joined, and it was part of the enrollment process, is I have a system for you to plug in. So remember that. People are looking for a cookie cutter system, and Isagenix has done this for all of you. It's massive. I don't think anybody in network marketing has anything like this. And it is driven by the field. It was created in collaboration with the field, our corporate team. And we were supposed to deliver in August. We delivered in April. So I am so, so proud of all of you. And thank you all for your effort. But just remember, this will draw people to your business. It will draw people back to your business. If you have lost a few people because of the crazy 2 years we've had, because they had to focus on family, just say, I've got a system now. You can do this in the pockets of your day. And that's what we've done. We've made everything so super simple. So I'm going to bring on our first speaker. And what I can tell you is the first time I met this lady, I mean, she was a very, very young lady. And I think she was about 22, 23 years old. And I just thought, wow, she's got a lot of courage, a lot of guts, and she really, really wanted it so, so bad. And I've seen her developed into a magnificent speaker, coach, mentor to thousands and thousands of people globally. She has one of the largest organizations in Isagenix, along with Jessica. These are the 2 fastest growing groups in Isagenix. When I went to create this, I went straight to them and I said, let's take a look. And she had a little simple system. It was brilliant, but we just accelerated that. We took input, and she's going to be sharing some tips with you tonight to help you grow your business. This is being recorded and we will be posting it, so you'll be able to replay it and learn it. And I will make sure that you have notes and everything to go along with it. So I'm going to throw it over to the amazing Emily Vavra. Are you there?
I'm here. Thank you so much, Kathy. Can we give Kathy Coover some love in the chat? There is no co-founder that is in the field like she is and that actually has expertise. This is what makes Isagenix so unique, that she knows what it's like to be just like Jessica, to be just like myself, to be just like Janet Anderson, to be just like Debbie Beebe, to be just like Claire, right? And this just makes things so unique. And this system, you know, I have just been buzzing ever since we've been working on it. Honestly, we've been working on it for quite some time, because I know that this is going to create massive duplication within Isagenix and within the businesses that actually get behind it. Now, I said this the other day, but you can be a rock star in Isagenix. You can be someone who's a rapid enroller. You can be somebody who's so great at sharing collagen, getting people started, and that's awesome. But when you actually learn how to duplicate in this business, when you drive depth into your organization, when you help other people get paid using a system, you actually see and reap the benefits of what network marketing is. So I want to know right now in the chat, who wants to really reap the benefits of what network marketing is, what Isagenix can truly, truly be? Yeah, me. Okay, good. I'm glad that you're listening right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just share with you very open, very candid, very raw of how I am going to be utilizing this system. Okay. And this system is a part of the solutions Isagenix has to provide. So now let's talk. Okay, what solutions does Isagenix provide? I want to see in the chat. What do we have? Do we have weight wellness, weight loss? We can help people lose weight. You can help people natural beauty, skin, sleep, stress. Yeah, convenience, great brain, of course. Yeah, we've got something coming with the brain soon. Sleep. Okay, I see some financial things. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, but what I really want you to think about, because we've got so many builders here. We've got, you know, type in the chat right now. Okay, are you a 1, 2, or 3 with Isagenix? I want to know who's been doing their homework. Yeah, you guys are 3s. Okay, so here's the deal. We're a solution-based company. Yes, we serve people in the health sector, in the beauty sector, of course, but we also, and I believe our best solution we have is the financial opportunity. Okay, and now we've even simplified it. Okay, we've absolutely simplified it by having a 3-step simple system for sharing and building the business. So as we're out there sharing Isagenix, you know, when I'm meeting someone new for the first time, letting them know, hey, you'd be great at my business. You'd be awesome at my business. And they say, oh, okay, well, what is it? Well, what is it? Obviously, I'm going to use a tool, but I'm going to say we have a 3-step simple system. And we are taking over the health and wellness sector. We are taking over the network marketing sector, right? So I'm going to be letting people know in every single step, and when I'm sharing Isagenix, that now we have a 3-step simple system. Now, there's a lot of you that have been in Isagenix for a while. And this is super exciting, okay, because there's validity in that. Type in the chat right now how many years or months or days you've been in Isagenix. I want to see. Cindy Little, 15 years, 7 years. Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, but the thing is this, and I was talking to our 3 stars and above on our team about this morning. You know, we must have a vision for the future. You know, we've done great work thus far. We're $1 billion company. We've done great work. Okay, but what is your future going to be after today? Where does someone like Cindy Little, who's been in for 15 years, what do you see for the future? Because my messaging now is I've been with Isagenix, it'll be 12 years in August, okay? But I have never been so ignited, so certain, because we have a 3-step simple system. We've built a 7-figure plus income annually, you know, with great products, right? In a vision, but now we have a simple system that's actually going to take people to the next level. So first you must enroll yourself in this. And I'd like to challenge all 1,000 people listening to this right now. And those of you listening to this recording, what is your vision? What is your vision? Okay, because that certainty is going to take you through. Now, every single person that you meet with, every single person you enroll, I just enrolled a 6-pack of collagen on my drive to LA today. It's amazing what you can do. Okay, but I didn't assume for this person. I didn't assume she only wants collagen. what I have been doing since we launched, which I'm so excited about, is I'm sending them to welcome-to-isagenix.com. So every single person you ever enroll, you want to send them to welcome-to-isagenix.com. And I said this, thank you for your order. Next steps while you await for your products to arrive, please watch this quick 4-minute video and get back to me and let me know if you're a 1, 2, or 3. Also, scroll down the page for steps to take your photos and find helpful support in your journey. This is what I said to this woman. Okay. We had no conversation about business because I was driving and it was crazy, right? No. And she literally got back to me and said, well, I guess I'm a 2, but potentially a 3. So this is your simple system. Now, for those of you that like to send welcome emails, okay, I recommend, sure, send a welcome email. Welcome text is more effective because how many of us actually look at emails? Okay, so do a welcome text. And then if they say they're a 2 or a 3, that's when you want to share with them the PVC 1, 2, 3, right? That's when you want to get them to the next steps and get them onboarded if they're a 2 or a 3. Okay. And then from there, I get them plugged into our team calls. Very, very effective. But imagine this. Okay. How many of you listening to this right now have had an online presentation for Isagenix? Type a 1 in the chat. Type a 1 in the chat if you do online. Okay. We do them weekly. They're called opportunity presentations. How many of you do in person? How many of you do college and glow up parties? How many of you do timeout Tuesdays? How many of you do Isagenix? I know I saw, a group over there in Canada doing an in-person meeting this past weekend. We've got people lighting up all over. Okay. So the world is opening back up. I want to tell you this right now. So here was my epiphany. Here was my epiphany when I was driving, thinking. And I said, this is going to change the game. Every single meeting we do, every single in-person, every single online. Imagine if you shared, okay, the Welcome to Isagenix video. So for years, and this is how we built up a majority of our company, of our Isagenix business, we built local opportunity meetings. So we would always have a jumpstart business training. We'd have a 5-minute break and we jumpstart. But imagine within the opportunity meeting, if you played Kathy Coover's video and then you identified in the room who here is a 2 or a 3. And then you took that group and then you either share the screen, okay, and you show them what they do immediately after. If they're a 2 or a 3, what are the next steps? Okay. You would have consultants popping like this. This is how we are going to create massive momentum in this company. And it's all with conviction, ladies, gentlemen. This is all a standard. I want to tell you that right now. Okay. When you purchase a home, when you go to a nice restaurant, when you buy anything luxury from anyone, right? You're expecting that they guide you. Okay. You're expecting that they teach you what's the next step. You are driving the bus here, my friends. Okay. So this is the next step, no matter what. And if we're all committed, okay, what's the word in the chat? If we're all committed to the next step, and if we're all committed to showing them welcome to isagenix.com, I guarantee we are going to put this company into momentum. So every single meeting you do, just play the video. Can you imagine you have a college and cocktail party and you have a group of people? And can you imagine even if 5 of them, maybe you have 10 people at the house, even if 5 of them are 2s or 3s, you're going to start to foster some duplication within your organization. This is huge. Okay, so let's say you're doing a one-on-one. Let's say, and this is how I built to executive. I love the one-on-one coffee shop model still even today. Let's say you're using an iPad, okay? And if you're at a one-on-one or you're on Zoom, okay, what you want to do is share the screen. So if they say to you, I'm a 2, I'm a 3, okay, share the screen and say this button right here. Okay, see, it tells them exactly what to do if you haven't seen it yet. Okay, this button right here. So share the screen, okay, and then they're going to go through the next steps. And this is what I ask people. When do you think you're going to complete these steps? And I'll check back in with you. Okay, so when do you think you're going to complete these steps? Very simplistic to do that. Okay, but you have to guide them. You're a tour guide for them. And then you can go a step further and schedule their launch if you want to do an online launch or an in-person launch. Okay, so this is very, very simple. And then if they're a 2 or a 3, you want them to register for celebration. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Do you trust me enough to guide you in your success with Isagenix? Okay, do you trust me enough to guide you in your success with Isagenix? Well, then this is what I recommend. I recommend you get to the next event, right? So if you want to see that even more duplication and more energy, if you want to see more energy, type a 5 in the chat. Who wants more energy in their business? Yes, yes. Okay, so you're going to invite into the next event right away. But this system is your guide for all of my friends that want to talk so much when you enroll someone brand new. What I want you to do is pull up the system and go through it. And again, you might have to share the screen and you might have to say, these are the next steps. Here's how to create a recommended cart. And you don't fish for them, you teach them how to fish. So get back to me after you set up your recommended carts. Get back to me after, okay? And then set a goal. Set a goal. When, Jessica, do you think you're gonna have your 2 people by? Because the standard here is if someone is a 2 or a 3, we can create whatever we want. It's all our mind. It's all our mindset, you guys. So the standard is within 48 hours, we need to help them get there too. Can you imagine if that was your standard? Most people I work with get their products paid for. Most people I work with get this done in 48 hours. Who do you know? And then you follow PVC. Literally, that's it. And that's how we are going to start a rank advancing frenzy. That's how we are going to start to help people win. If you guys are following this, type a 1 in the chat if you're getting it. Okay, so every single thing we do when we're promoting Isagenix solutions, PVC 1, 2, 3 is a part of the solutions, along with our game-changing products, our unmatched compensation plan, the most beautiful culture you'll ever find. Okay. Also, PVC, our simple step system, is a part of our solutions. But I want you to think about this in all that you do. So when you enroll new members in Isagenix, welcome to isagenix.com. Thank you for your order. Next steps, as we await for your products to arrive, please watch this 4-minute video and get back to me. Are you a 1, 2, or 3? Okay, every single person you enroll. And then if there are 2 or a 3, then we're gonna welcome them more into our family. Then they're gonna join your team calls. Then they're gonna go through the steps, right? If there are 2 or 3. But I wanna get us to think bigger, including myself. I wanna think about playing Kathy Coover's video in someone's home, playing Kathy Coover's video, even at a coffee shop. Put some headphones in, throw the computer to your new prospect and say, let me know, are you a 1, 2, or 3? Let the tool do the work for you. And those of you that have maybe struggled to find business builders, maybe you felt like, gosh, I have so many customers, but I just really cannot seem to get people to see the vision. Let the tool do the work for you. We must sift and we must sort to find our 2s and 3s. And with our compensation plan, it's a left leg and a right leg, my friends. It's a left leg and a right leg. Imagine 3s coming up, and maybe it's not even someone you enrolled. It could be anyone in your downline. Okay, so this is huge. We have a new story. It's a new day at Isagenix. It truly, truly is. Okay, and this is something to be proud of. This is something, you know, to reignite, and that's why I'm asking you right now to really think about your vision. Again, I was talking to our top leadership, 3-star and above, 40 cycles a week and above, that's a 6-figure income. I was talking to the group of them this morning and I said, what do you want? Because it's all set up. What is our vision? So maybe you have been in for 15 years, maybe you've been in for 10 years, but what story are you going to write today? Because we've been given a really big gift. It's all aligned. So it's all a matter of what we do with this, okay? And what, our beautiful Jessica Rigner is going to teach us, because we're ready to dive even deeper into duplication. So if you're ready for that, let me know if you're ready to share these videos. And I want to introduce and kick it back to one of my greatest friends in Isagenix. I admire her so much. I love the way she shows up. I'm so proud of her. She's going to be speaking at one of the largest network marketing events in the world. And she has ignited this company. And the way she gives is truly inspiring. And she inspires me every day. So Jess, take it away.
Emily, I could not be more fired up to show Welcome to Isagenix to everyone. Why would I try to recreate the wheel when Kathy Coover articulates it perfectly? So I love everything Emily talked about with just really knowing that we have the tools to grow. And I'm going to talk to you guys about how to drive the line, how to practically use to grow your team and grow your business. Here's one of the first things that I found is that, frankly, if you've been in this company, I watched the chat just blow up with how long people have been and had their flag planted in Isagenix. And if you're like me, there may have been some people that you've enrolled, people that are already in your downline, and maybe they have amazing potential. Maybe, like Kathy said earlier, something took them out of the game, but they've been dormant in your business. Guys, I want to encourage you that we're going to go back to them and we're going to do some prospecting in our downlines. I called it, we're going to create a comeback tour. You're going to go to that person and you're going to say, Jen, you have absolutely everything it takes to create this unbelievable legacy for your family. I know you've already loved the products. You know how they work. But what I want to talk to you about is our new simple system that has introduced ease into our process. When you see this, it's going to be amazing. One of the things that I've been doing is I'd say, I value your opinion. You've built this business. I have a person who she went to executive and then she kind of walked away, just got distracted. Life happened. Frankly, I think it took up more time than she had. And I went back to her and I said, I value your opinion so much. Watch this Welcome to Isagenix video and let me know what you think. I'd love your input on the video. Guys, the right people will watch Kathy Coover's fiery enthusiasm and say, welcome me back, watch out. And I want to tell you that there's some incredibly capable, fabulous people that are probably already enrolled to you. It's a comeback tour for them, you guys. It is the time that we let people know, if you knew Isagenix in the past, you don't know us anymore. Allow us to reintroduce ourselves. And I really want you to just think about who has been enrolled to you. It's the easiest thing ever. They already have seen the culture and the products, and they probably understand enough to be dangerous about our compensation plan. And I love the idea of the comeback tour for this company. People that we're reintroducing ourselves to. Frankly, I also looked at my chicken list or people that had already said no when we were really focused on nutrition. Collagen introduced a whole new world, twist and sip, no product coaching. Natural beauty is a category that really trips the triggers of some of the people that I used to say they have the profile to do this at a high level, influential, network driven, really busy, people that I wanted and that were on my dream team list. But frankly, maybe they said no to nutrition. I'm not a shake person. I'm not going to cleanse coach people. Don't have the time, not me. Well, when collagen came out and I really went to them and said, friend, we have this market disruptive product that is twist and sip. The entire world is doing the marketing for collagen. There's celebrities on TV talking about why you need it. You walk into the grocery store and there's coffee creamer with collagen. It's everywhere. You don't need to explain to people why they should take it or what it is. And I went to those people and said, we have introduced this sexy 3-step simple system designed for busy people like you. And frankly, it's simply sending an affiliate link. So that those people that are on your chicken list, my friends, they may look at this opportunity in a whole new way when we take out some of the things that maybe weren't for them. I also think that when we explained it before, it was complicated. And now we have this great messaging. And I want to really talk to you about what I'm saying to people. Maybe you saw a video that I posted in our business page in the Isagenix business. I was in the airport on Friday and a woman said to me, gosh, your eyelashes, wow, what do you use? And I said, thank you so much. It's completely this liquid collagen that I've been drinking. It's amazing. And you're not the first person who said that to me. And I don't do any serums. I don't do anything extension wise, nothing. And she said, oh my gosh, fill me in. And I said, she said, where do you get it? I said, you can only get it through people. Here, what's your cell phone number? And I said, let me show you some of these pictures. Let me send you this lookbook, but look on my phone. I had a camera roll there. It's already, it says collagen transformations. And I said, look at this. I know. I look at this one. I know. People buy based on visual appearance. What you see makes you pull out your credit card. So I said, here's some pictures. You need to see these. And then I said, while I'm sending you that, I'm going to send you this 2-minute video. You can watch it because it's amazing. And by the way, you can only get this through people. If you want, I will send you a link right now to a cart for free shipping and wholesale pricing. And she said, heck yes, I do. And guys, before my plane took off, there was a notification that she'd purchased the collagen. Okay, why did I could have probably enrolled her without showing the pictures, without sending the video, without having the talk track about, I'll send you the cart for, why did I do that? Because what we know about network marketing is this: if you want to grow an unbelievable business, it's not what you can do, it's what you can duplicate. And I believe so much that pictures really, really sell. But what I want to tell you, I want to say right now is that we also took the pictures. They can be like we've looked at, you can have the lookbook, they can be on your phone, you can shoot them out to people in Messenger or text thread. But here's what I really know is that you can also create an online community of photos. And we did that. We created a collagen community and we really allowed it to be a drip campaign. So what do I mean by that? Well, I meet Emily and I meet her and she said, hey, I'm really interested in the collagen. And I say, amazing. I'm going to put you into this collagen community. You got to see these pictures. I'm going to tell you a couple pro tips. I hope you have pens because I hate when people tell me too many things to do, but I'm going to give you the pro tips in this masterclass. Some people know I had a social media technology company. Here's what you need to know about how to hack for social media. If you have a Facebook page, you want to send people the link to the page. Teach your team this. You don't want to invite people because now people have to accept that invitation. The ideal way to get somebody into a group is you send them the link to the Facebook page. I send you the link and I say, I'm thinking to myself, I want to create urgency of why you'll click that link and get in there. And I say, oh my gosh, Emily, click that link immediately so you can see these photos. There's a woman in there today who dropped her transformation. You've got to see it. You've got to see what this guy said last week. Once you're in there, I'll tag you in what he said. So I'm going to encourage you that you can have photos any way you want, but you may want to look at creating a Facebook page. If your upline doesn't have one, fabulous. Create your own. There are so many photos being shared in this company. And as you grow your team, you'll be able to have it. Why do I get excited about the Facebook as a landing page for this? Well, it acts as its own drip campaign because Emily could get in there, tag her in a post, but today's not her day. Maybe we all have been ghosted by people. She joins witness protection and Emily, I don't hear from her. Where did she go? She wanted to do this and now she's gone. Well, because I've tagged her in a post, anyone else who gets tagged in that post reminds Emily, she gets a notification. And I love this as a drip campaign because then Emily's prodded that maybe in 2 weeks, that's the right time. And Emily comes back to me and said, hey, you know what? I just saw another post in that group, or I just got a notification. I am really interested in doing this. And so that's the prospecting community. I also want to address the C, which is carts. A lot of people, if you have noticed that some people, you send them a cart because they say they're ready to purchase and you get a notification that they've started it but never complete it and then they're gone. If that's happened for you, drop a 1 for me right now, just so I can say. Cart conversion used to be a big issue for us. And I will tell you, there was a time when people on our team, they weren't sure about carts. Like, oh, isn't it a more sure thing? Isn't it easier if I just take their information and place the order for them, just click enroll new customer? What I want to tell you is that carts create duplication and simplicity. I want you to have the most simple, elegant process. And I want you to be able to show busy people that this is so simple that it's just them sending your affiliate link to people. That's how simple this is. Carts make it easy. I don't want you to have to collect credit card numbers. I don't want you to have to write down addresses. I want you to allow people to DIY their order. But the challenge was people weren't converting. They weren't actually completing their carts. Well, here's what I realized. The number one reason that people weren't converting on their cart was that they didn't understand subscription. So now what our team does is we send out a cart. You're going to purchase the Afterglow Beauty Bundle. And I leave a message for you through voice message, voice text, whatever it is, but it's a voice memo. And it says, hey, Kathy, I am so excited for you to get started with this collagen product. Click on that link and here's what you're going to see. Your initial order, your order today is 60 doses of collagen. It's $225 and you'll see free shipping comes off at the end. It's set up like the easiest to change, subscribe, and save. And there's a placeholder order in your cart for next month. You can receive it, you can change it, you can cancel it, but that's what activates free shipping and wholesale pricing. Once you complete your order, it'll notify me and I'm going to get you this super helpful guide that's going to make your success even better. And I leave that voice memo and I really want to let them know that the subscription order is a placeholder that can be manipulated. And I let them know when you complete your order, it's going to notify me and I'm going to send you something. And so I have to tell you, our cart conversion went through the roof because people opened it. This is, I think, what happens if you're seeing that people aren't converting. Here's what happens. People open it, they get confused, they get distracted, and they never come back to it. And they go, I don't know, that was so weird. There was like other things in there. If you've heard that from people, guys, it's because they're confused. But listen, because we are right now in a complete redesign of everything is simple. Make it simple for your person. Anticipate what they might say. We already know this is going to be your question. So let me explain it to you. Click on this link and here's what you're going to see. $225, free shipping. It's set up like the easiest to manipulate, subscribe, and save in your cart for next month. There's a placeholder order of 40 doses of type 1 marine collagen. Lots of people really stalk the door. They want that. You can keep it, you can change it, or you can cancel it with a click. It's simple. Make it simple for your people. And I promise you, cart conversion is going to go through the roof. I will tell you that the other thing that we did is we really created community. I have heard people say time and again, probably one of the greatest things about Isagenix, one of the greatest products that we have, our currency, is our culture. There is such a beautiful culture here. And here's what I found. People like Kathy Coover know people just like her. And she's duplicated that beautiful spirit, that heart of service, and that's duplicated. And when amazing people like you come into our company, you know people who are like you, so it duplicates. We want to highlight our culture and our community. What we did as we really focused in on showing that beautiful community spirit was that we had a goal to normalize sharing. Network marketing for a long time, we have to overcome some serious stigmas. And frankly, if you're with me, the industry has earned some of the things that people say that are negative. I've sent my own hey girl messages and I'm ashamed of it, but I want to tell you, I've done things to contribute to why, there's some reputational stigmas that we need to overcome. But what we really have the ability to control right now is that we can normalize sharing. And we did a ton of that, talking about, hey, listen, everyone you know is looking for an amazing collagen product and the results that only this one delivers. And we talked about that so much. And here's one of the things I want to encourage you. So when collagen first came out and we really were focused on duplication, I would be doing probably 3 opportunity Zooms a week. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. I was doing opportunity Zooms. I was streaming them, Facebook Living them into our community, into our business page, on my own Facebook personal page. I was doing these opportunity Zooms. And here's what I was doing. I was talking about why our products are market disruptive, just a little bit about my backstory. And then I was getting my whiteboard out. And guys, if I can do this business and make a 7-figure income here, I want to encourage you. I would draw it on this whiteboard that I would prop up on the chair I'm sitting on, and I would literally erase it with an old check or sometimes a disposable mask. That was my eraser. But I would show people, I would be so excited to show them the compensation plan. All I would do is draw out ACMDE. And there's lots of videos that you can see on ACMDE. I want you to learn it. I want you to keep practicing it until you do it. But I would really talk about how manager, crystal manager, is our core rank. And I would show people a drawing, and I would say, you enrolled Bob and Sue, and you showed them how to enroll 2 people who obviously want collagen. And what I was really focused on is I spent so much emphasis on, you earned $650 in our company, and you only enrolled 2 people. You only shared with 2 people. We focused on manager as core rank. And we just showed a lot of people that sharing what you love is so normal, especially in this day and age. I wanted to buy a new SUV. I didn't go to 50 dealerships. I went to my girlfriends and asked them, what kind of SUV should I get? People buy based on social influence. And we talked about how normal that is, how people make buying decisions of a mascara because their girlfriend said, this is the best one I've ever tried. And so I really want you to talk to people about core rank is manager. You earn $650. This is so normal. And by the way, it's sending an affiliate link to someone. I prospect all the time, you guys, telling people that we have a market disruptive product, a 3-step simple system for sharing it, and a compensation plan with absolutely no ceiling. Those 3 points, I do a lot of cold prospecting. I meet someone and I say, you'd be awesome at what I do, just like Emily was saying. And I really just tell them, listen, I help people to create online incomes with a market disruptive product, a 3-step simple system for sharing it, and a no ceiling compensation plan. Are you open to looking at that? There's no more weird in our industry, you guys. We're going to normalize people telling other people about what they love. But the other thing that we really want to normalize among people, now you know who your 3s are. I will tell you, if you're asking how we grew, we started to make our standard. Emily talked about standards, right? Standard in the chat for me. So we talk and we just make this our standard. Our standard is executive. We went and we started telling people, if you were at UIA and you heard Brandy Brokaw share that standard, and I told her, Brandy, the top rank in this company is 10 people who know 2 people who eat or have skin. Our standard was executive. And here's how you grow in a compensation plan like ours. And you guys know my background in comp plans. What I know about comp plans is that very few of them have unlimited depth, meaning Brandy Brokaw, Erica Rothenberger, they're both 4 levels down from me, but I'm paid on 100% of their volume. And so you are going to have people. I just heard that Michael Bokert, this rock star in Europe, is 12 levels down from Zachanid and Slobin. He is blowing up. He just hit 7-star. Well, in a compensation plan like ours, you look for hot molecules. You look for profiles. You make sure they watch welcome to Isagenix.com and you work deep with them. I remember just grabbing Erica Rothenberger and saying, let's go. You could do this. 10 people who know 2 people with skin or who eat. And you literally, we want to start to standardize executive. You can make this hard, but executive is not hard. I've been in many, many spin classes where there is a lot more people than it takes to get to executive. But getting one person to executive, you guys, it adds 31 new people into your business. And here's what we've done. So when we met Brandy Brokaw, we said, Brandy, who do you love? Who are some of your greatest friends? And she said, oh, you got to meet Nikki Rempel. So I said, awesome. Can you make an introduction? So she introduces Nikki Rempel. And while Brandy Brocall's running to executive, so was Nikki Rempel. I said, Nikki, this is what we're doing. She allowed me and some other leaders to really share the vision with her friend, Nikki. Well, then I said, Nikki, you're amazing. Who do you know that's just like you? Would be great at this. Well, Nikki introduced us to Laura DeShipper. Laura DeShipper's in Canada. Okay, Laura, you could do this. And so Laura DeShipper gets to executive. We created depth and duplication. I think Brandy's organization, she started 1 year ago. I think they have 12 executives in their team right now, 12 executives, because what they do is they just keep driving the line. They say, okay, I met you. Who do you know that would love to do this with you? And then you are casting the vision along with them. They've watched Welcome to Isagenix. There are 3. As Emily said, you're jumping on the team calls. You're helping work all the way down that chain. And so what does that do? It's compounded volume all the way up into your team. It helps all of those people growing their team leg, depth and duplication. You're working on that stream. So people looked at our team, and I want to just tell you from the bottom of my heart, I wish I knew all these rock stars, but I met a couple rock stars. I found some hot molecules in our organization, and hot molecules know other people just like them. Guys, we are going to create a rising tide with this company, with people who are ready to go, empowered with the 3-step simple system, and depth and duplication truly changes that. You group the people who want to go. You literally say, hey, let's go. Here's one of the other things that really changed the game. We got all the like-minded people together. So you're going to know who in your organization is a 3. They may not be on the same leg, you guys, but we're building a company culture that we pour into each other. I never even want to ask, whose team are you on? Who's your upline? I never want to you don't need to tell me that, because I want to help you. If we are to grow, we all must grow. This company will be the it company we deserve to be. We've got the products that no one else has, and we've got the system that empowers people to show them what to do. I also truly believe that in the system, you're using it for prospecting, and you're reinforcing to your team that they can do this too. When I had the 3s, I remember seeing all of our people that were directors and executives. We have a message thread for those people. And we just started talking PVC, and we really refined that with our director and our executives. And we literally grouped them. And then when we had people that were running for director, we grouped them into a special message thread. And we really talked about just, what should I do with this prospect? PVC. We just really kept repeating this over and over in practice. We talked about stories of being in the airport and showing someone PVC. And I want to tell you, there's a lot of people on this call who are incredible at getting people started. There's a lot of people who said to me, I could never find builders. I'm a good enroller. Guys, the reason that you use PVC, if you're an excellent enroller, like some of you are, is because you need to show people. The biggest threat to people who are great enrollers, power enrollers, is that people look at you and go, but I could never do what you do. You can finally look at that person and say, what did I do? I showed you some photos. I sent you a 2-minute video, and I sent you a link to a cart. You could do what I do. And if I will tell you, I loved what Emily said. Can you imagine if we told people, hey, 2 people, 2 people with skin who are looking for better looks. 2 people are looking to get healthy, have energy, sleep better. Everyone knows 2 people. I remember when we got started that we just told people it was presumptive. I have a great friend, my girlfriend, Adrienne McGovern. She literally told me, she said, Jessica, I didn't realize that I could order until I thought I had to have my 2 people first. Guys, I want your posture and energy to be so strong around people sharing with 2 people that they think that it's a requirement to enter the door. That's posture and energy. This is our standard. 2 people, like Emily said, 2 people immediately in your first 2 days. I want you to have 2 people. If you know the person well, you're going to suggest them. Won't your wife and your best friend, your neighbor, that girl I always see you at the gym with, won't they try it with you? Everyone having 2 people, if they did that in their first 2 days, do you know where you'd be? But those 3s, I wanted you to tell them, my friend, the pathway to the very tippy top of this company, the opportunity to add $70,000 to your income is right there at executive. I'm going to just drop this as a quick little pin. We're going to pin this post here. I'm going to tell you this pin comment. When I talk to people about this compensation plan, I say, wow, we have some opportunity here. I'm going to show you ACMDE, 10 people who know 2 people with Skinner who eat. But I want to implore you that why I'm so passionate about executive as a standard is a lot of people don't realize the amount of money that comes into their world, the opportunity when you're an active executive, when your team is an active executive. Let's see, why do I say $70,000? Number one, executive lifestyle bonus is $10,000 for the year. It's $750 a month for the first 2 months, and the third month, it's $1,000, $10,000 for the year. And then you guys, executive leadership pools are up to, at executive, are up to $5,000 a month. You stay there and you max those out every month, that's $60,000, $10,000, $60,000, $70,000, you guys. And so I could not be more fired up for the opportunity to create unbelievably explosive growth in this company, making executive our standard, PVC 1, 2, 3, and just growing. I'm going to throw it back to Kathy Coover, because if I'm excited, I know Kathy is off the charts excited about the opportunity that we have here. So Kathy, would you really just tell people what you see in the vision for PVC 1, 2, 3 in this company?
Oh my gosh, Jessica, you and Emily have so much energy, and I'm sure everyone is so grateful for your language, the words that you said, and I promise you, I will get all those transcribed for you, and we'll post it in the college and university, because Jessica has, I call it the magic words. She knows how to say it, and what she did was brilliant. But what I'm excited about is, just the system is made your life easy, but the key is to make sure every single person in your team knows the system. So as you're doing your calls, review it, show them. I'll tell you what, that one image, and I believe, I don't know who did it, it was Hillary or not, but the one image that you send to people that shows if you enroll 2 people and then you get 2 full-size products, that is brilliant. Who wouldn't want that? So this is going to change the game for everyone. And there's no better time than right now. I mean, we've just come out of a 2.5-year horrific, challenges to so many families, so many people. That 1 out of 3 people lost their jobs. That's amazing. 4.2 million people left the workforce. Do you think there's an opportunity here? And then the amazing thing, there's a record amount of small businesses starting right from their home, because I truly believe that people don't want to go back. They don't want to go back to their regular job. They know what it feels like to be home with their kids and go to their basketball game and work and work at the same time. So this is really, really the time to build. And there's no better business than social networking, because of the cost. It costs so much to start a traditional business. I started one when I was 28 years old, and I invested over $100,000, and most people don't have that kind of disposable income. So this is just all done for you. And then now with the system, the best products in the world, the best system, the timing is right. And what about inflation, ladies and gentlemen? When I pulled up some stats 2 months ago, it was 7%, but it's even gotten worse. It's growing, and people need more money. It takes about another $500 a month for families to make ends meet. And so, cars, food, gas, houses, I mean, it's insane what's happening. And so this is the perfect opportunity right now, because I've been in this profession for 30 years. And I can tell you, this is the best time I've seen, because people are looking. They're just looking. I was on a call today with a lady that was so excited about this. So there's so many people that want this, and they're just waiting for you to tell them. So this is your time to really get out of the house. Get out of the house. There's people out there that want to talk to you. Show them the pictures. Anybody that comes by me, they say, how are you? Oh my God, you got to see this. And I just show them pictures, and they flip out. So if I can do that, you can do that. And so I would be going back to your existing people. I love what Jessica said. And, it's really the welcome back tour, going through them and telling them, we have a system for you. Go back, spend a small amount of time doing that, voice texting them, send them welcome to Isagenix. You can do that text over and over and over. Before our big call on Friday, I texted over 400 people. I know it's possible. So what I can tell you, it's possible for you to do this. If you want it bad, you've got to want it more than anything in the world. And let me tell you what, when your life changes and there's not stress with money and bills and debt, everything becomes beautiful. People are looking for security. They're looking for peace of mind. They want this right now. So it is up to all of you on this line. You need to go out and enroll a whole new class, a whole new group of people that are really going to run with you. You have your existing team and you keep powering love into them. You keep working with them. You make sure they know that system, set goals for them, do those things, but go out and create a whole new team and watch the magic happen with this system. Look at Jessica did with Brandy Brokoff. It was amazing to watch this lady go so fast, so quickly, and she never did one social media post. So teach your team the system, you know the system, and start using the system. Every single one of you should have a goal to bring in a minimum of 5 new people this month. That's easy. If it was me, I'd probably bring in 20. But you know, you got to do what you can do, because you can do that now with the system. So it's amazing time. Timing is everything in any business. So I encourage you really to take massive action. And I have someone very special that's going to come on the call here. And what I can tell you about him, he has, you know, at one of the very first events I went to that I was at in Las Vegas, he was talking about systems. And he talked about the importance of systems and how everyone needs to have a system and how everyone on your team needs to know the system. Whatever that is, you need to have it. So, you know, and with the collaboration with these amazing ladies and Hillary and a few other people, we created this phenomenal system for all of you. So the magic is making the system come to life. So I'm bringing on a special guest tonight. You know, he is truly a global thought leader. You know, what I can say about him is he has up-leveled the network marketing profession. And I am so grateful for that. Him and his wife, Marina, have up-leveled network marketing, and they've made it one of the best professions in the world by believing in it, by coaching people. And there's a lot of coaches and trainers out there, but you want to be with someone that's done it, that's gone before you, that's built, you know. And what I can say, he has become, you know, not only a trainer, but he has become a personal development coach. I've watched him through the years, how he's developed and just grown so much. And so we have a special guest on tonight to talk to you for a few minutes, and that's Eric Worre. I think he's on. There he is. There's Eric and Marina. Hey, there you are. And his beautiful wife, Marina. Oh my gosh, was he a lucky guy to get somebody like this? We can't hear you.
I don't see.
There we go.
There we are. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Put a 1 in the comments. If you can see me, you can hear me. All right.
There we go.
We're here. Hey, Kathy, how you doing? Listen, it was so funny. We went to Chileno Bay for down in Cabo San Lucas for what was it?
You're already giving away all the secrets, huh?
Am I? Was there a
I
secret?
don't know.
Well, so we were down there with some friends for Valentine's, right?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Yeah.
It was you were surprised to me that I organized.
And we're checking in, and guess who's pulling out in their cool little golf cart is Jim and Kathy. So they literally were 50 yards away from us in their villa, and so we got to go. I got to go play golf with Jim. He kicked my butt, and we got to hang out with both of them a bit. So great to be able to see them. You're very blessed, all of you inside of this company, to have great leaders, not only in the field, but in the company. People who have a heart for your success, who want to see you win. And I will tell you, I'm going to just tell you a couple things. And then Marina has some stuff to share with you. I'll get out of the way. She has some stuff to share with you, specifically for the ladies, men also, but specifically for the ladies. An opportunity coming up in the next 3 weeks to be able to really take your game to the next level. I want you to put something into the comments real quick. This summer is mine, and capitalize mine, M-I-N-E. This summer is mine. Put that into the chat. This summer is mine. Okay? It's mine. I'm taking it. And it's the people who make decisions right now are the people who are going to be able to own the summer. Okay? People who, there's something that's happened in the last couple of years, and the innovation the companies come up with is great. But here's what I will tell you. Apathy in this marketplace will never be more punished faster than right now. The speed of change is so frenetic, so crazy, so aggressive that you have to get ahead of the curve. You have to get ahead of the game, and you have to be willing to pivot. You have to be willing to innovate. Innovation is going to be rewarded and apathy is going to be punished. I promise you, over the course of these next 18 months, really, you're going to see dramatic cases of winners and losers inside of our profession. People who are willing to pivot and people who aren't. And the system you guys are describing today, talking about today, let me tell you what my belief is on systems. You have a system when a few things are in place. One, everybody knows it. Two, everybody does it. And three, it works. Everybody knows it, everybody does it, and it works. And what you've been introduced to is a system that works. Now it's your job to make sure that everybody knows it and everybody does it. And what you want when you're presenting a system to somebody is for people to think in their minds, this looks simple. I think it'll work. And I think I could do it. So when the company went to put this all together, that's what they're trying to put in their mind. This looks simple. I think it'll work. And I think I could do it. So there's an opportunity for you to be able to take something like this and to be able to plug it in. Now, let me ask you a question. Is it possible for you to have a system and to not take advantage of it? Put a 1 in the comments if it's possible for you to have an incredible system and for you not to benefit from it. What does it take for you not to benefit from it? You not being the person that you need to be. You not growing to the place where you need to grow. You not taking action. You not getting out of your head. Okay? And it's so easy for us to lose the summer. It's so easy for us to stay out of action. It's so easy for us to have a tool and not use it, have a system and not use it. It's so easy for that to happen. So I'm going to give you 3 things, and then Marina's going to tell you how you can maximize, how to own the summer, how to maximize what you just heard, how to take yourself and your career and your business to the next level. Okay? She's going to teach you that. And she's amazing at teaching you that. So get ready to write down some notes. I think for a major breakthrough, you need to have 3 things. 1, you need to have proximity. You need to be around the fire. You need to be close to the fire. I can't tell you how many even $1 million earners that lost their mojo, that lost their enthusiasm, that lost their energy because they got a little bit away from the fire. You have got to stay close to the fire. You got to stay close to the heat. You've got to stay close to people who are engaged. You got to get around people who bring you fresh ideas. You got to now I'm not saying reinventing the wheel, but I'm talking about the principles around our profession are the same, but sometimes you need to hear them from a different voice. So get close to people who are doing what you want to do or are already where you want to go. Second thing that I will tell you, in addition to proximity is power. Proximity, 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 proximity. Find a way to get close to the power. Number 2 is network marketing is evolving so fast that if you could see the global view that we get to see every day around the world, you'll see that strategies are changing. The fundamentals are never going to change, but strategies, like finding prospects, that's a fundamental. It's never going to change. How we find them is changing every minute. Strategies on how we invite or how we present or how we follow up or whatever, how we close, all of those different things are the concept is not going to change, but the strategy, how we do it, is changing in light speed. You have to pay attention to what's working right now, this second, for the fastest growing people inside of network marketing. Take those strategies and apply it to the systems that you have already with the products and the financial opportunity and the leadership and everything else. But sometimes it's just a 1% little strategy tweak that will give you 100% return. Third thing I will tell you, and this is something that I've learned a lot over the last, and I'm going to talk about actually up at this event in 3 weeks, is accountability is everything. If you want to get something done, accountability is everything. You need to create. See, most jobs have accountability structures built in. You need to create an accountability structure around you that makes you not taking the proper action to be unthinkable, impossible. Accountability system. It could be the people in your life. It could be how you tell the world what you're going to do so you'd be embarrassed if you don't do it. It could be experts. It could be workout partners. It could be whatever it happens to be. It'll force you to do something that you wouldn't normally do. Accountability is everything for a self-employed solopreneur like yourself. Most of you do not have a strong accountability structure around yourself, and you need to learn how to create one. Because when you do, the action gets easy. When the accountability structure gets strong, the action actually gets easy. So proximity, strategy, accountability. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Marina's going to teach you. She's going to talk to you about this event that's coming up. And let me tell you what she's going to teach you about. This event, along with everything you already have, is designed to double your customers. If you'd like to double your customers in your business, put a 2 in the comments. If you'd like to double your customers effortlessly, just easy, without even breaking a sweat. She's also going to teach you about what we're going to do at this event to triple your rank advancements. Put a 3 in the comments if you'd like to triple the rank advancements that are happening inside your team. And the third thing she's going to talk about is a process at the most powerful women in network marketing to quadruple your recruits. Most of you need to bring in a new class, the 2022 class. So put a 4 in the comments if you're ready to quadruple. And if you'd like to get all 3 of those things, put 2, 3, 4 in the comments. 234, 234, 234. All you tourists out there, come on, every single one of you. If you want to have that inside of your business, put 234 in the comments. Now, here's a promise, and we don't make a lot of promises here at Network Marketing Pro, but this is one promise. This event coming up May 20th to the 22nd is going to help you do all those things. 3 days to move you 3 years forward in your business. To take the system and the products and the compensation plan and the leadership you already have and 234 it. Okay? It'll help you do that. It's a promise. In 3 days, we move you forward 3 years in your business. If you're already registered for this event, put I'm in the comments. If you're already registered. If you're not, look at all these leaders, strong people. If you're not, she's going to tell you about it. She's going to tell you about how you can get registered today because we made a special link just for you. Just for you today to make this an impossible decision for you to say no to. We want to make it so hard for you to say no, okay? We're going to show you how you can get registered before you're done. But I'm going to get out of the way. Most powerful women in network marketing. This is the most powerful woman in my life. She's going to show you and talk to you about what's about to come. It's going to be amazing. So I'm excited for you. It's great to spend some time with you. And I'm going to let Marina, I'm going to get out of the way because that's what the most powerful women about network marketing. The guys got to just like get out of the way a little bit and let the ladies do the thing.